Today we are going to look at some of the search six startups that were picked up by Sequoia. We'll look at some interesting AI based startups in this list. So, the first one we are going to look at is AI Ravana. Basically, what I understood from their offering is whatever data that we store across different data sources which are in the cloud, how do we identify sensitive information, protect them, as well as do data masking or any other safe privileges so that like we can be sure. Basically one of this, like some of this is already coming up in the cloud in terms of data governance and privacy data masking. I've looked into Azure. They have a key out of box offering in terms of automated data is discovery, classification of sensitive data, as well as providing ability to mask and an automated recommendation. So this particular startup, what I see is whatever AWS or GCP or Azure, whatever data sources that you pull, they'll scan through it and identify sensitive content, as well as a kind of data management, sensitive data management, classifying them, as well as organizing them, so that you know whether it is GDPR compliant and what data you have to mask and what is the level of security. It's an interesting focused purely on sensitive data and data discovery automation, and as well as provide the clarity of across multiple different data sources. How do I identify and maintain sensitive data? Second one is Bamboo Box. Basically, we have as a sales marketing platform. I have seen a couple of startups. This is also more in terms of like you have all the customer data. How do I have all the way from marketing, follow up, order procurement, historical data, recommendations, and come back to the next loop of with this historical data, what is that I could recommend? Kind of an end-to-end sales analytics platform wherein you are able to save, predict, identify, segment, and then provide customized provision for each customer. This reminds me of some of the hackathon we built on around 1 million orders around 2016 or 17, I believe, where we looked at all the customer orders and we came up with identifying different segments of customers and providing segmentation in terms of different customer segments, what is their value, and providing recommendations in terms of product based, user based, as well as looking through social media and identifying any proactive sales leads, identifying the Twitter sentiment about the customer, and identifying any recent news from the customer. Yeah, it was few years old, but yeah, I mean, anything that you try to do, startup is different, but yeah, as an within an organization, even if you demonstrate and build it, it goes through different levels to make it successful. But yes, overall, this could be the different things that they could address in their sales platform, SaaS-based sales analytics platform. Next one is blending. Blend, this particular tool, basically View.ai also I've checked. They have a similar offering in terms of you take some photo shoots, we customize with AI the different positions, background. Similarly, here, whatever catalog items that you have, how do you leverage background change, location change? How do we increase for different situations by leveraging the given input data set? Uh, it could involve style transfer, detection and refinement, and putting multiple items and refining them to the context. A bit of image refinement and background changes, applying different styles. It's like the the focus would be more on catalog management, creating new SKUs when you look at how do you maintain images for a particular product at a SKU level. Next one is checkbox. Basically, I read it like RPA, platform automation software. We have looked at UI path, case flow automation anywhere where they are key players in this segment. I've not looked completely into it, but then like this again would involve a bit of AI in terms of working on documents, leveraging OCR or object detection, This could also there could be potential elements of AI in this as well. This one was very interesting. Like Hello Mida, direct to customer, kind of a real time retail model, wherein like it looked for me like a Stitch Fix in Southeast Asia, wherein social influencer based selling, as well as you try to create like a door to door selling or a very closed platform, wherein you know the customer as well as you provide the customized recommendations for the customer. Recruitment platform. Yes, a SaaS-based completely end-to-end recruitment platform. It has AI powered certain aspects of it in terms of resume search, in terms of like job related things. Similar to LinkedIn job recommendations or automated parsers, which can extract some of the key features from resume and interpreting and identifying key skills, wherein you could leverage all this data for BERT models and like do both skill-based search, query-based search, text, and as well as summarizing the profile, and then expose it like a pay-per-use platform. I hope, you would have enjoyed the perspective of, the problem statement and what could be potential AI in these particular products.